Oi, tudo bem? Meu nome é Omar. Hey everybody, my name is Omar. Hola, ¿cómo están? Mi nombre es Omar. Salam alaikum, ana ismi Omar. So today's video is going to be about the languages that I speak and why I chose to learn them. Starting off with Spanish. I remember being back in freshman year of high school, being in my science class freshman year. And by this time, people already had like the group of friends that they sat with. And I remember seeing this one Latino student that would sit in the middle of the classroom by himself all the time. Me being the type of person that I am, I went up to him and I introduced myself. I'm like, hello, what's your name? And he looked at me with the most blankest face, and I'm just like, okay, well, maybe he just ain't feeling it. Maybe he just don't want to talk to nobody. Okay. At the end of class, I spoke to my teacher and I said, Miss Nelson, why doesn't that kid talk to anybody? And she told me that, oh, he's one of the ESL kids that we have. I'm like, and then she explained to me English second language, which was the program that my school offered to those who didn't speak English. And when she said that made a whole lot of sense that, he would sit by himself. He always seemed excluded, and the blankness on his face when I spoke to him. So after that, I went home that day and I started looking through YouTube and through different online programs that offered Spanish lessons. I found some good ones and I used those and I learned some words, some phrases, and throughout the following days I would see him in class and I would see him in lunch and I would speak to him using those phrases that I would learn through those programs that I was using. And he introduced me to his friends. I met some more ESL students, which kind of boosted my confidence a little bit because they saw that I was kind of stepping out of my comfort zone with this, because this was something that not many people at my school did. Nobody was learning Spanish because they wanted to. No one was doing this out of interest, and I was. Mind y'all, my only intention throughout this process was just to learn a few words and phrases to help the student feel less excluded in class. But then I realized how easily the words were like sticking to my head, and I would continue to learn. I would study every day, and I became more passionate about what I was doing. And by my junior year, my teacher was using me as an interpreter in my military class for Latino students. And I spent the year doing that, and I realized then that this is what I want to do with my life. I want to learn languages. I want to become more culturally oriented. So that's what I did. By my senior year, I decided to take up another language. So I decided on Portuguese. I studied Portuguese a little bit and I realized how similar the languages were. And I told myself, I want a challenge. So I began learning Arabic at the same time. And I would study both languages every night. And I was getting really good. By this time I was, pretty conversant in Portuguese. My Arabic was really basic because those are one of those really complex languages. But I didn't care, I wanted a challenge. Then after a few months I had graduated. I went to college. That's when everything just went south. I started to lose focus in my languages. I started to lose focus in learning Arabic and Portuguese because I was just trying to adjust to college and adjust to being away from home. And there was just so much going on. I didn't have any classes that related to Arabic or Portuguese. So this was something that I was doing on the side. And I didn't really continue to make time to learn these things on the side. So by this time I had spent my first year of college not focusing on what I came to college to do, because I was just focusing more on like my gen eds and my freshman classes that had nothing to do with Portuguese or Arabic. A year passed, I was done with my freshman year of college, and then that summer I told myself I'm going to keep doing this. I had a passion and I don't want to lose it. I continued my studies with Portuguese and Arabic, and since it was like the summertime I had more time to do it. So I spent those 3 months practicing, and what discouraged me was getting back into it and then realizing how much I had forgotten throughout the time I spent not learning it. I mean, hey, these things happen. So I was about to go back to my second year of college, and I told myself I'm gonna learn to balance my time better. I'm better adjusted to college life now, so I know what I'm up against. I'm gonna do what I need to do to balance everything out, my schoolwork, my languages on the side, my social life. And I went back to school and I was more adjusted to everything. And I continued learning Portuguese and I got much better. I realized that relearning something that you already learned before, it comes back easier, which was a good thing. And I was getting back on track with everything and I felt good. I just now finished my second year of college. I'm much more conversant in Portuguese now. I would consider myself, you know, pretty advanced. My Arabic is getting there. I'm still pretty basic at that. I want you guys to know that you can't just be passionate about it, you have to be dedicated. So I just wanted to make this quick video to just explain to you guys about my journey with languages and just take you guys back to my high school years where it all started. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you guys soon.